don't care about us. And they know that because I care, because Susie cares, because Aaron cares, we will carry on looking after people no matter what. And this is it's the most sick exploitation. We are sacrificing a huge amount. Our families are sacrificing a huge amount. Your families are in great danger as the ambulance service falls apart. And legislating us back to work didn't help anything. So, I would like to read out loud the statement that I hope people will sign. I'll put it on the table to sign. And we said 5:30. It's 5:31. We started 6.
Forced overtime.
Okay, so it's to Premier Gordon Campbell. It says, "Dear Sir, we, the undersigned, are becoming increasingly concerned for the safety of our community and for the future of democracy in BC, given the way the BC government has been trampling on the rights of ambulance paramedics and ignoring their proposed solutions to the staffing crisis in the BC ambulance service." Now, the part I missed when I was talking is that, well, we'll get as I read on. It's not just about us. Public safety is at risk if the workers who serve us are not allowed to negotiate fair and safe working conditions that enable them to do their valuable work. And that's all workers. Democracy for our whole society is at risk when workers are denied the fundamental human right of freely negotiating their working conditions with their employers, and when legally enshrined measures to ensure free and fair collective bargaining are thrown out the window. In the case of BC's ambulance paramedics, the employer is you and your Liberal government. For about 8 months, your appointees at the so-called bargaining table with the paramedics union, PP873, never budged, never bargained, simply stuck to the bottom line you had given them, while the paramedics attempted to honor the terms of the impossible essential services order you had imposed on them. Despite the paramedics exhausting themselves and risking their own and their patients' safety by working forced overtime, etc., under this ESO, despite the paramedics upholding the essential services order, this government slapped them with Bill 21. In November, in a move that is unprecedented in Canadian history, Bill 21 imposed a one-sided contract on the BC paramedics right in the middle of the prescribed bargaining process, right when their vote on their employer's offer was about to be counted. It turns out that your government did this because Vanok told you to, in the hopes of ensuring that the Olympics would not be disrupted by an ambulance paramedics strike. And this so-called contract does nothing to solve the recruitment and retention problems plaguing our ambulance service. If this is how disrespectfully these workers, who are so essential to the safety of our community, have been treated leading up to the Olympics, we very much fear what would follow the Olympics, not only for our BC ambulance service, as the paramedics' next contract is due to be signed at the end of March, but also for the other 200,000 public sector workers who serve the interests and well-being of the general BC public. That's how many workers are due to be going into bargaining this year. Be advised, Mr. Premier, that we will not sit back and watch the ongoing unraveling of the fabric of democracy, nor the erosion of the safety and quality of life of our community. The charter rights of BC's public employees and indeed all workers must be respected. Then it says signed and BC next page. So I hope people will see fit to sign that, and if anyone has any questions,